All right, Corey, we're almost there.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the weekend and welcome to another episode of A Blind Guy.
His wife.
Their life. One more day hanging there, everybody. Join us every Wednesday.
What do you mean one more day? One more day?
Till Friday.
Oh, till the weekend. Okay, got it.
One more day till Friday. And we are here every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at 11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern Standard Time.
I still got it in before you did.
I know. I try to beat you.
And we are ready to go. We have an exciting lineup as usual. We spend a half hour or so with some great guests. So today is no exception. Let's jump right in. We have our word on the street today, bought by two of the cutest little girls I've ever seen. Well, I've never seen in my life. They are two of our watoto.
Our children.
They are two of our children. That watoto is children in Swahili. Two of our beautiful watoto, Christiana and Camille.
Good morning.
Hi, morning.
All right, you guys have our word on the street today. We're excited to hear from you. Are you guys ready to go?
Yes.
All right, you enjoying your spring break so far?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
All right, we'll see you soon, okay?
Okay.
All right, Corey, this is going to be good. We've got a fun word on the street. And what about our special guest? We got to say hello to her too.
Yeah, we got a great special guest today coming to you across the Atlantic Ocean in Ghana. She is a YouTube sensation. She is exactly what her name says. Her name is Jeena, but her YouTube name is The African Superstar. That is exactly what she is. We're going to bring her in to say good morning to everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for having me.
Hey, good morning to you too. We can't wait to hear from you talking about how you are a world traveler and you use social media and you make a living with your world travel and social media. So we can't wait for some great advice from a superstar.
All right. See you soon.
Bye.
All right. This is going to be a good day, Corey. So far, we've got great folks on the panel.
Well, we can't go that far yet.
Oh,
we got to tell them, this broadcast is member supported by viewers like you. And how can they join our team besides bum rushing the buttons, smashing, obliterating, stomping down, beating down, curb stomping the like button?
I don't think it's all that is necessary, but
and turn on the notifications and also share the information.
Guys, if you are watching this on the replay, definitely hit the like button, subscribe if you are not a member of this channel. It's free. Here you are, blindguyhiswife.com. That's how you can support this production. Here's a simple website that explains it all. Blind Guy, his wife, their life. Corey's eyes don't work. He has a wife. We celebrate life. Scroll on down and you will see Buy Me a Coffee. Support the production by clicking the green coffee cup. Once you click that cup, a widget pops up and you can buy 1 coffee, 3 coffees, 5 coffees. And you can also type in your own coffee. I'm going to type in 435 coffees or 43. Yeah, I think that's how many is that? Yeah, 435. I couldn't see the whole number. Mm-hmm. And so it says I am supporting this stream with a certain amount of money there. Keep in mind that you can see who else has supported this stream. And you know that your money is safe because all proceeds go to our 501c3 nonprofit organization, Atumpan Edutainment. So, of course, you can scroll around and be a little curious there, but that is how you support this stream.
And, of course, we end the broadcast with Chef LaQuita Marie.
Wait a minute, Corey. My thoughts on everything. He's talking about I already destroyed the like button. You know what?
He destroyed everything. You got to pick that thing up and DDT it back like in the WWF days.
Oh, hey, we got to do all that?
Yeah.
All right.
So you going to give them a sneak preview of the plant-based treat?
Sure, why not, guys? Always getting you to eat more fruits and vegetables every day. So we'll give you a sneak peek of how you can do that today.
Magical milkshakes.
This is Magical milkshakes.
Magical milkshakes.
That's how we get down.
Free and delicious.
Plant-based, of course, lots of fruits and vegetables in there. Well, fruits and nuts, actually.
All right.
Yeah.
So, of course, we always like to engage our audience. So, if you have questions or comments, please leave them in the live chat. LaQuita Marie will read them to me so that I can hear them since I can't see. My thoughts on everything said I already destroyed the like button.
You know what? He did say that, but he is not the first person in there. Let's see. We've got a few different comments in the chat, so let's go for it. Let's see what they're talking about today. The first comment comes from actually Shine Bright, Grand Rising fam.
Shine bright, shining bright this morning. We want to say thank you for bringing us all this good weather by your shining bright.
Corey, I'm just rocking and making a face because I feel like she did a trick. I feel like she was in there last night. But I'm not gonna say anything. All right, here we go. Cece, because the early bird catches the worm. Cece says, greetings. Hello.
Hey, Cece, thanks for joining us today on Blind Guys Living Their Life.
Yes, you're going to enjoy this episode. First again at 11, David Hunt.
David Hunt in the house. Check out David Hunt's YouTube channel with morning meditation, piano music, and song.
He was honest though. He said, but third in reality. David Hunt does have an amazing channel, so that plant-based treat videos are powered by David Hunt's music.
It was
No, because I gotta go to the next person. Don't even try it. One love, family. You know I'm here for my sister, African superstar.
All right, I'm supposed to guess who it is.
Yeah.
MC.
You already know. And then David Hunt is like, that's what's up. And guess who is in here? Good morning, all.
Good morning. Is that PWJ?
Yep, you already know.
Yeah, PWJ, that was dry. You could have came up with something. You're a creative. Brother, come on
with the stream. Philip Waldo Jr. is also saying, oh, CC, and look who's in here with the wise. Good day, all.
Sonia.
Okay, yeah, thank you. My thoughts on everything. Thank you. He's in Ghana right now as well.
Right.
Up in Takoradi last I saw.
Check out My Thoughts on Everything's YouTube channel as well.
Yeah, if you want to go to Ghana right now, you can go to My Thoughts on Everything. And of course, African Superstar is there every day, all day. My Thoughts on Everything is visiting from the Netherlands. But hello there, everyone. Hello, fam. This is Giselle. Girl, we know who you are.
Giselle, my bell.
Sonia with a Y says she's working, but she's here. And then, of course, you've got My Thoughts on Everything laughing at you. African Queen is talking when we had put African Superstar on the screen. She's like, hey, African Superstar, glad to see you again, my sister. And Fan Britt is in the house. Hey there.
Is in the house.
You know what, Corey? Ghana is in the house. Tilly to the top.
Tilly to the top.
You don't stop.
Hey.
She says, hi, guys. Hey there, Tilly. Y'all go there. If you want business, now the African Superstar is going to bring you business. We told you social media, world traveling, that's her thing. Tilly to the top, she's a business person too. So go there, find out how you can build in Ghana, how you can build with other Ghanaians, other Africans, all that good stuff. Thanks, Giselle, for being so cordial. She's saying hello to folks. And then we also have Rayach saying peace and love. Y'all daughters are just beautiful. Oh,
thank you.
Thank you.
Check out the other mother.
Now that might be Rach. I can't read good, Corey. Rayach. So we're going to just take a guess. But you can put the phonetic spelling in there because my name is LaQuita and people call me LaQuinta, LaQuisha, LaQuanda. They make up stuff. So Marlon, hey there, Grand Rising.
In the house. Thanks, Marlon, for joining us this morning.
Marlon, Thespian King Hargrave. Yes, absolute pleasure. We enjoyed him. He is an actor, a film star, director, all those good things. Tilly to the top says, I miss you guys. Likewise, we miss you as well. Our kids are speaking other language. Habari za asubuhi kila mtu. I think that's Swahili for good morning. We also have here our kids trying to translate. Giselle noticed that she notices that you had your coffee this morning. She can tell. We also have them in there reminding people to like the stream. Thanks so much, Tilly. We got XDMC chatting it up with everybody. But then he already planning on it, Corey, and saying it out loud. Hey, Philip Waldo Jr., I'm ready to act up today. You ready, bro? You know what?
But before you guys act up, make sure you put the like button in a camel clutch. You remember whose wrestling move that was? Put it in the chat.
Yes, thank you, Tilly. Please like the stream, guys, because they already, doing their thing. But greetings to my favorite family, sisters and brothers.
Supernova.
Hey there, Superman, kicking ass. Her body is Asabuhi. I love that name. But anyway.
Okay.
Sonia with the Y saying, I'm going to Ghana with you all when the world opens back. Just received my passport. Yes.
Hey.
In the mail yesterday. You know what? She sent me a picture. It actually came through. She was smiling. Philip Waldo Jr. is ready for showtime. You know what? Doing too much. Our kids did say that's a Swahili name, and Fan Brit says, please, people mess your name up because they don't try. Exactly. Speaking of names, let's get to the African superstar with our word on the street.
When it comes to world traveling and business, you're always going to have those people that go out and they make a name for themselves, but very seldom they actually blow up to become a superstar. Today's special guest is a special guest indeed. She is a YouTube sensation, and she's going to tell us how you can make money.
I thought we was doing a word on the street.
Wait, no, that's I'm the word on the street. I'm sorry.
See what I'm saying? Thank God for me.
I was just so excited.
Let me say this, y'all. I'm always saying this. You guys adopt this phrase, make it yours. Thank God for me. Thank God for me.
It's time for today's word on the street. It's our Toto.
How could you forget us like that?
I know. Forget the babies. You know what I mean? It's just sad.
I'm sorry, young ladies. I was just so excited about our special guest today. But you are special too. You are our Toto. So you guys have the word.
And look,
on the street.
speaking of which, our Toto was chatting. I was finna say, but go ahead. Go ahead.
What is our word on the street today?
Today's word on the street is the African superstar.
The African superstars.
Okay.
How do we make that nice and fancy for a superstar?
Yeah, because they almost forgot y'all saw me with the West. Says, Corey, what's really in that mug? And just so that you guys know, Giselle says, look at the beautiful daughters. So go ahead, guys.
We're going to say today's word on the street in Swahili.
Oh, okay.
That's very fitting because our guest today has traveled to Kenya in her world travels where they speak Swahili. So let's hear it.
Nyota wa Kiafrika.
Nyota wa Kiafrika.
Ah.
That means the African superstar. Now,
what if we can't? Oh, go ahead, Corey.
No,
I was just going to say, what if we can't say it? Can we just read it? Like, how does this work? Or how can we be reminded? You can show us. Oh, is that a bath towel?
Yep.
All right, the African superstar. And then if you'd like to, you can open it up a little bit so we can see one of those masks. Make sure you hold it up. I think it might be upside down. Yeah, I know we got the quad mask design towel. So there are actually 4 different masks there. And these come from Kenya and Ethiopia. Wait, am I saying the right 2 places? Where she sources the styles and the products and all.
Kenya.
Look, let me just stop lying. I'm gonna just go back to the truth. Philip Waldo Jr. says Quita Jr. and Quita Jr. Jr. because y'all look just like me. Our kids are saying habari za asabuhi dada wangu wadogo. Okay. Oh, they speak it better. Good morning, my younger sisters. Nice. Now, Superman kicking ass says, yes, that means good morning. And so thank you guys. You have done such a great job today with the word on the street. It's got us excited for our special guest. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
All right. Bye-bye, guys.
I started my fancy introduction and everything.
Everything. It's sad.
I messed up on everything.
It's the people in the chat, Corey.
XDMC. They always talking about it got me thinking about acting up. So
right, because he's talking about, see, Philip, you see how Qui's scarf matches Corey's shirt, the same pattern. You have to coordinate.
Coordinate.
They just in there cutting up.
See, I got my mushroom shirt, my mushroom jacket.
Right.
Coordinate.
And Giselle saw how you went left on us, talking about you need another cup of coffee.
Thanks, Giselle. I do need another cup of coffee. Right. So what happens when you got 4 women in the house?
Philip Waldo Jr. said you sipping on that yak. But anyways, people are clapping for the Watoto.
It's not yak, it's Wiley.
Got it. Do the intro, Corey. Go to the intro.
Like I said, today's super special guest is a superstar in her own right. She's a world traveler, a businesswoman. She makes money. She's made her living with social media and developing product lines. She's going to share some of her expertise about how to be a world traveler and have multiple streams of income. Now, the sun is a star. A supernova is a star. The Milky Way galaxy is made up of stars. But none of them can outshine the beauty and effervescent glow of today's special guest, Jeena, better known as African superstar. That is what you are. Traveling across the world. You know she's my girl.
Copyright.
All right, it's time for today's special guest, Jeena, the African superstar.
Hey guys. Oh my goodness. Your channel is so entertaining. What a warm welcome. Thank you so much for having me with your very beautiful and dynamic family, LaQuita and Corey. The girls, my regards go out to you. Thank you for supporting me in so many ways. Thank you for
Yes.
being a customer of the AfricanSuperstar.com. And thank you so much for your hope and your investment into what I'm trying to do here on the continent. It is deeply appreciated. Thank you so much.
No, thank you, because you are doing the thing. We appreciate you being here. People are happy, they're dancing. And Giselle says, I do follow you too, sis. Tilly to the top says, look, y'all, there's 12 people here. Please like the stream. Thank you so much. And XDMC is shouting you out. Superstar in the house. Donnie goes in. It's saying peace, power, love, light, and unity to my 8-1 family.
Check out Donnie Goes In YouTube channel. Donnie Goes In.
Yes, absolutely. So, like I said, everybody loves you because you're doing the thing. It's not even that you're just here, but like XDMC says, you're the piece that you did on BET, or that BET highlighted you. So, guys, Black Entertainment TV approves. Prince Ayoko is here from Ghana as well, saying greetings, family.
Prince Ayoko in the house.
Yes.
Check out his YouTube channel with animal husbandry and also
Akwaba Mendafopa.
Oh, I forgot. You can speak the language. All I can say is Akwaba. Okay, say that again.
Akwaba Mendamfo Pa. Mendafo means friend. Pa is like an accentuation, so it means good friend. So I was greeting Prince Ayoko this morning.
Nice. Philip Waldo Jr. is welcoming you. So the way this works is, again, you're doing the thing. And you said, with what I'm doing here with the African Superstar. So it's not just that you are online, you have a new YouTube channel, we know that, but you've been online with your website, so that if you start your channel, if you stop your channel, no matter what, your website is fire. I'm going to share that if that is fire. If it's okay with you, I'd like to share your website while you talk a little bit about what you do, how you do it, so people can kind of see, how this works, when you say the AfricanSuperstar.com.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll be delighted. You feel free to share that with our audience today. So basically, I came up with the idea for the AfricanSuperstar.com when I was on a trip in Kenya, actually. Like you mentioned, I was frequenting Kenya, and I shared with my cousin who lives in Bermuda, some of the things, some of the beautiful jewelry I was finding there and things like that. And he said to me, you got a great brand. You should think about cultivating it. So there were actually several different, bullet points rather, that kind of brought the idea full circle. Another part of it was every time I would travel to Africa, I would always buy, cloth or clothing or jewelry or something special from the countries I was visiting. And every time I would return back to the West, people say, wow, where did you get that? And I'd say, oh, I got it in Ghana, I got it in Kenya, I got it in Nigeria, or whatever. And that was kind of the end of the conversation, because there wasn't really a vehicle to get these products to people in the world. And I also believe in representation. It's another reason why I'm here on YouTube, is because I think our people need positive and sophisticated representation. I wanted to create a line that, families, young people, children can be proud to wear African inspired clothing and backpacks. And, I tried to have different products. You saw earlier with the girls, I have beach towels.
Yes.
I also wanted to make sure I kind of didn't source from China. They're known to be cheap, cheaply made.
Yeah, I do want to say that. I do want to say that about the towel, is that towel is plush, is thick. And the girls were the ones that said it when we got it. They were like, oh my goodness, the towel is so soft.
Yeah, the little one uses it as a blanket sometimes. She'll wrap
Yeah.
herself in it.
I'm so
And
delighted to hear that.
one
But
thing I do want to.
I wanted to do something for us, by us. You know, my designs are made for our people. I promote, obviously, Black Love is my flagship collection. Black Lover Stay Single. I also have, you showed on the screen, the Pan-African King for the gentlemen. I have Pan-African Love for the ladies, kind of like a little girly collection. I have over 900 products on my website, everything ranging from face masks, to bombers, to t-shirts, to shorts, to beachwear.
Flip flops.
You know, go ahead.
I said we got flip flops, we got everything. But what I do want people to really notice is that down here in the corner, there's a widget that keeps popping up. Someone in Malmo, Sweden, added a white mask, Black Lovers Stay Single to the cart. Like, it keeps showing people are shopping. Someone in the West, New York, New Jersey, United States, added to the cart. And African flip flops. Like, you are on and popping. You making sales. Someone in Jamaica, New York, United States, added to the cart. Black flame mask, sublimation cut, and a sew dress. So people are not just, and there's a dress right there, speaking of which, someone in Southgate, Michigan. You know what I mean? It's like, this is good, because most people, they wonder, like, how are you doing this? You know, and all of those things are, just so you know, our children were trying, they were like, it's the same. They know the languages, you know what I mean? And Prince Ayoko was like, Baku, you say it, Jeena, I might have this wrong.
Let me get my glasses to read this properly. Okay. Beaucoup minua ba medase. Thank you. He's saying thank you. Beaucoup. He's saying thank you. Like a very gracious thank you. Thank you, Prince.
Nice. Tilly to the top is saying, super, we love you. You know, because she's Ghanaian herself, and our kids are trying to shop. So I'm gonna turn that off, because the kids were trying to shop. I'm like, ooh, that's cute.
No, we introduce you. We build you as a youth sensation in social media. As we can see, people can see through your website, you have multiple streams of business that you're very multifaceted. But you didn't intend to be this person. You started out in the corporate world, but then what led you to do the world traveling?
Yeah, and just so you know, do not answer this question, because Philip Walter Jr. always throwing shade, talking about superstar. Do you have Corey's Flash Dance Leggings collection on your website? So just answer the question of how you got to this point, what that means.
And give me the advice that you have for people that are looking to travel and to do business around the world.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you so much again. You know, I'm really enjoying this show. I'm in the back. I was in the back laughing and everything, as you guys are great hosts. But essentially, yeah, I did not set out on this path at all. I'm formerly from Columbus, Ohio. That's where I'm born and raised. And, you know, when I was growing up, I had aspirations of just the American dream. You know, I went to university, get the career, and just settle down. But obviously, like a lot of racial things kind of begin to weigh in when I was a young adult in my professional life. And I had the epiphany that, wow, you know, I'm going to be moderate in this environment when I have so much to contribute. You know, just a little bit of behind the music, I guess. Behind the scenes of the AfricanSuperstar.com, I actually built the website myself. I did all the designs myself. I do all the marketing myself, and so on and so forth. I recently started shooting commercials like last quarter of last year, but prior to that, I was doing all my own, you know, commercials and stuff online. And, you know, when I think back to my career in the bank, I wasn't utilizing any of those skills whatsoever. I probably would be, you know, lateral, or if I were still in that setting. And basically, I had to create the channels to give me the opportunity to live here on the continent. For those of you that are out in the diaspora, one of the biggest, you know, benefits that we have is access to the resources in the West. We have access to foreign currency. We have access to the formal training there. And all those things can really help us excel here on the continent. I established my business when I was living in the UK. People that shop with me, you know, that they're going to purchase my items in pounds. And that goes a much longer way here on the continent. I also established my YouTube channel years ago, but I decided to really put effort into monetizing my YouTube channel in 2019, which I did do that. For those of you that are viewing it unaware, I was recently taken down off of YouTube. I just got to 11,000 subscribers, and like Corey and LaQuita mentioned, I had an interview with BET a few weeks ago. So, you know, I don't believe it's a coincidence, but we are committed to regrowing the platform. I would like to welcome all of you to come over to my new platform, which is the African Superstar Black. And I want to, you know, send a strong message to, you know, YouTube and anyone else viewing us that we are not going to be deterred. We are going to continue to empower our people and share information via these social media outlets. We will come back. We will come back strong. So yes.
Well, I think this is a great time to show, you know, one of your show a little bit of your channel. So this way we can see like where are we going to subscribe. I'm dropping it into the chat right now. It's so that way we make sure we have it here. I'll make sure I update the description because I can't remember what is there, but let's go for it. Okay, let's let everybody see. Okay, if I go here, am I going to be at the right channel? Good news, guys, you will be at the right channel. And this African Superstar Black channel is actually saying, it's you saying why you prefer Ghana over America and the UK. And at the beginning is your 30-second, there's a 30-second commercial. This is one of those commercials that you started, that you shot there, is that correct?
Yeah. I shot right before I moved to Ghana. I shot 2 commercials in London. One of them was for my Black Lover Stay Single collection because it's for couples. You know, I would love to see couples patronize that brand. Mm-hmm. It's a strong way to let the world know that we are invested in preserving our people, that Black love is beautiful. We're not afraid to represent it. Right. And then we have the shorter commercial, which is, you know, me kind of out in the urban environment, rocking some of my different pieces from the collection. So yeah.
Got it. Well, you know, Cece has already called it. She says, wow, very talented. We also have Fan Britt saying, such an inspiration, sis. And, you know, Giselle is saying, what they did, like, I didn't know. So good. She's going to find out about your new channel now because we're about to play it, you know, so let's go ahead and share that so that way everybody can see it. And if you want to say anything while the video is playing, just to give more insight into it, that's just fine because, you know, the audience, they can hear us and they love commentary. So let's get it started.
Yeah, so this is actually, that young lady was at the skate park. I didn't plan for her to be there. She just happened to be there.
Wow.
So my photographer asked her, you know, I was so happy because, you know, she was a mixed race girl. So I said, hey, you know, jump in this commercial with me because it was just her and I and all white people there.
Right. This is so cool. So we can.
What's up, everybody? This is Jeena.
And that's your logo right there in the corner. You created that.
I'm here.
That's my star.
And beautiful.
And you're always.
This is how I spend most of my days as an entrepreneur.
And I'm going to take a dip
at the pool side. We know.
I love Ghana so much. You know, I get asked this so many times, and it's like, wow, I can't believe you prefer Ghana to America. I can't believe you prefer Ghana to the UK. And I can say the reason why I love it in one simple word is lifestyle. Okay, currently it's a Tuesday afternoon.
There you go, flexing on us.
A much better lifestyle here for a fraction of the cost of what I was experiencing in the West, as well as being self-employed. I don't have to spend my days working for anyone else.
Yeah.
All right. So that's
basically such a frequent question I get asked here by, you know, local Ghanaians is, you know, they're often shocked. They're often, you know, really struggle to process the fact that I left the West to come back. So I wanted to prepare that video just to answer it. I mean, when I compare my lifestyle here to the UK or America, I mean, all signs point to Ghana, you know, and I think a lot of that has to do obviously with the cost of living. I can
Right.
live a luxury lifestyle here in Ghana for, between $500 to $700 a month.
Wow.
I live in, a premier neighborhood. I go to that luxury gym that has the
Mhm.
pool. I do whatever I want to do. I'm not restricted. I don't even have to count pennies because I'm able to do that. And, basically from my online businesses, which comprise of the YouTube channel, and also the AfricanSuperstar.com. My goal was to consistently raise, $500 a month from those entities.
Wow.
And I was able to do that, the duration of 2020, really. I was able to do
Right.
that kind of effortlessly between the two. So,
So let
that,
me. So I'm gonna, speaking of YouTube channels and success with money, I'm gonna also share your other channel. Global Green Book is saying, blessings family. Awesome. I caught a great live. This is great information. She says some of her favorite people and a new channel as well. Okay.
thank
So
you.
yeah, we'll also share your other channel, which is called Superstar African Millionaire. I'll also drop that one into the chat so that way you guys can make sure you click on it. It'll be updated in the description directly after this video is done. And so while I share the screen, just tell us a little bit about this particular channel, what it's about, what we can expect.
Superstar African Millionaire is more about, entrepreneurial information, financial information, kind of chronicling different ways to get out the matrix, basically.
Mm,
Because the reality is when you are employed for other people, it can be very difficult to exit that routine unless you're strategic. And I
mhm,
do think that if you're wise, you should definitely capitalize on the age that we're in with a lot of alternative ways to bring income. I
mhm.
actually, before I moved to the UK, I drove Uber for 2 years. I got sacked from my job at an insurance company. A lot of you guys that work corporate know all the pressures that we as intelligent Black people go through in the workplace.
Yes.
I had, this boss that was constantly just stalking me, looking for anything to reprimand me. Ultimately she ended up getting me. I was 5 minutes late from a break, and they used those as the grounds.
Yes.
So following that, I said, you know what, I'm done. I'm not going back to look for any more jobs. Uber was new in Columbus at the time. So I started Ubering. And my goal was to make $100 a day, which I did that. In 2 years, I raised $10,000 using Uber. And, my friends were, laughing at me. They're just like, oh my gosh, because, we're all, master's holders and degree holders and professionals. And they're like, oh, wow, Jimmy, you're driving a taxi now. Like, wow, what are you doing with your life?
Mm.
And when I picked up and moved to the UK, they were quite jealous, but that just goes to show that you can be ingenious with many different things. Sometimes one of my favorite quotes in the world is they will look at the tools that you had and marvel at what you created. A lot of these things that are afforded to us are afforded to many different people, but everybody's not going to be able to translate those into opportunities, so it just takes that creativity. It takes, on my channel, I talk a lot about implementation.
Mm.
When you get compelled to do things, it's invaluable unless you actually bring those things to life. So that
Right.
has to be the focal point of everything that you're doing. Certainly, I had my days where, I'm building this website and there's nobody to ask for help. So I have
Mm.
to figure things out, just unforeseen problems, things like that. And it's all on you. But the reward is obviously the life that I live now. And
Right.
I'm not even a millionaire. Sometimes you see people online and, their results are a little grandiose. So you're thinking like, okay, you're making $50,000 a month. I don't know if I'm quite going to get to that level. But something like generating a few thousand on the side every month, it's actually attainable, especially if you invest yourself. My website, the more I put into it in terms of growing it, in terms of appearance, in terms of marketing, the more sales I make. And you know, I only need 1 sales a month really to be able to hit my monthly goals. So it's totally attainable, you know. And
that's the thing. Philip Waldo Jr. is agreeing. He says Superstar is getting it in. And speaking of your website, you know, CC is like very inspiring. I love the colors in your clothing line. I mean, for you to have so many products there, it's like, it's wonderful because there are options for everyone. And you were talking about, you know, being in that matrix, the corporate world, getting caught up, and they're giving you rules and regulations. Van Britt is like, yeah, that matrix can have you messed up. And of course, then when you leave it, then what do friends say? You know what I mean? So it's one of those things where it's interesting. But the good news is, hey, Global Green Book says, I just subscribed to it, my sister. And what she also did was she shared your channel with her Facebook community.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you know, and so people are loving this. Real Talk with Ntabi. She just finished her live stream down in South Africa, and she's here saying, hey.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Now you have to tell us about this. XDMC is saying, tell us about the video contest to win some superstar gear. Because, you know, we've been hearing about your world travels. We know how we can make money online, but if we want to get something free off this site, like, what do we do? Tell us all about it.
Big shout outs to you for bringing that up, XDMC. Yes. So like I mentioned to you guys, they took down my channel, but I am a master at making lemonade from lemons. So I see an opportunity in this just like anything else. In order to, you know, boost my channel content back up, I'm running a contest, which is the hashtag Our Superstar Challenge. And essentially you can submit a video to me no longer than 3 minutes about how you love the African Superstar platform, how you love the AfricanSuperstar.com, what it means to you, how it's been beneficial, et cetera, et cetera. And basically that video will post to the new channel. The video that has the most views on June 26th, which is my birthday, will receive a $100 cash prize, either remitted through Cash App or PayPal. However, I'm able to get that to you. And you can also have a backpack of your choice from the AfricanSuperstar.com. We do ship worldwide. People ask me that. I actually had my very first order from Ghana last week. Shout outs to my global customers. So, you know, if you are around the world, you can still participate. It's free for you to enter. I just need you to submit the video, and it's a two-way street. Obviously, I had over 1,000 videos on my previous platform. So I had a lot of, you know, content available. When we see the faces of the African Superstar family, it's very encouraging to other family members. Also, if you are a customer to AfricanSuperstar.com, I encourage you to include your products. That way we can also show the family members our high quality products so they can be confident in shopping with me as well. So I have told LaQuita and Corey and the girls to come up. And I know you guys might have a run for the money because they're extremely creative. So I can't wait to see what they come up with. So that is a little bit about the Our Superstar Challenge. I currently have 2 entries on YouTube already. I received another video and put it up today. So you can put in the hashtag Our Superstar and those videos will pop up for you to view. The contest information is in the bio of those videos. So if you need to get this information again, you can see it there. So yes, and if for anybody else, if they put the video on Facebook or Instagram, it doesn't count, okay? Because this is a YouTube thing we're doing.
It's
so
a YouTube
video
channel.
needs to go on YouTube. Okay, if it goes viral on TikTok, that doesn't count. It needs to be on our channel here.
So
I read the fine print of the contest rules. When I read it, it says people that are professional commercial producers, namely XDMC, they cannot participate in this contest.
No, I mean, I don't doubt the creativity of our people. I'm telling you. I mean, people, you know, like I said, the other video, I think you'll show it at some point. My Black Lovers Single, you know, video is about 2 minutes, and I mean, it's literally like a mini movie, you know. So you can do a lot with 3 minutes if you are skilled. and go for it. I mean, you're competing for $100 and a free backpack. That's like a
DMC to my head.
25-pound value. Yeah, that should be maybe close to, I don't know, maybe $50-$60. So, and my backpacks are super dope. I mean, like I said, LaQuita talked about the variety. I personally I'm a monochromatic kind of person. So I like to match my things. So if I have a backpack, I want a matching t-shirt or something like that. So I purposely gave people options. Oh, maybe you get the cup in the bag, or maybe get the flip-flops and the towel, or, things like that. And if you love a particular print, you can get it in multiple different, styles if you like. So
I noticed that. Here's the thing. People are excited. I'm going to make sure I put the information for the challenge in here as well. But Cece is saying that the thing she appreciates about you, Jeena, is that you turn the job situation into a motivation to build your own. I'm older than you, but I'm getting there. Laugh out loud.
I think we need to do, personally, like I said, I'm a very action-driven kind of person. And I think that we as Black people have been in the victim position in our lives, and definitely in the West, for so long. It's time for us to start taking control of things. We can be so much bigger than we are functioning in those situations. And I think about, for instance, my collection, Black Lovers Stay Single. It's a COVID creation. I literally, when lockdown was happening, I was in the UK at the time, and I just, we were indoors, and I just thought, I want to make this time worth it. And at the time, I was waiting for the borders to open so I can go to Ghana. And I thought, okay, I need to make this time very valuable so that when the borders open, I can go. And I literally sat down, and I wanted the designs to just be boldly African. Like, you're not, and the beautiful thing is, when people shop with me and they say, oh my gosh, I just love your clothes. Like, I feel confident. I've received several emails from customers, and I mean, they just love it. And it's a way of sharing a strong message without saying a word. I mean, it's on your backpack, it's on your bomber jacket, it's on your coffee cup at work. Like, it's proudly representing what we should promote. And being unapologetic. I mean, certainly anybody can shop on my website, but it's for us.
It's for us. Let me tell you, this is right. This is so good. Everybody, when you were talking earlier, they were like, yep, Tilly to the Top was agreeing with you. Global Green Book was laughing. Philip Waldo Jr., yes. CC says, absolutely, I agree. Now, some of us are very ambitious, but Tilly to the Top says everything that this woman has said in her life has come to pass. So the new name, African Superstar Millionaire, she is going to be millions. You watch and see her. Now, I don't know with XDMC if we can be this ambitious. He talking about he trying to get Morris Chestnut to star in a video that he makes for the challenge. You know what? And if he can't, he'll just get Corey. They look like twins. It works.
Thank you, baby.
And we got our videos. We already got our videos up. They're getting views. We had a submission from Dark Spear, very, very wonderful family member of mine. He went above and beyond when I traveled to Nigeria to have his cousin escort me to meet Dinah Samir. So he submitted his video, and then we had Portia Official submit a video today, and she's so dynamic. She sat down and talked to our audience about what she loves about our platform, and it's amazing. And I would add, I just love them. It's so empowering to me. As a leader, you feel very alienated sometimes, and you don't have the pre-prepared path. You're forging something. Literally, there was no African superstar before me. Like, I'm creating this, movement. So it gets very cumbersome at times. But when I hear from my audience, what it means to them, and I know that they're genuine and sincere people, it's so invigorating to me. So the challenge is valuable on many different ways. And obviously, the winner, there won't be any discrepancy. The video who has the most views wins,
Wow. So what I'll do right now, then, I'm going to show the mini movie that you made. I think I can pull it up. Hopefully I won't play the one I just played a second ago, because that's not the goal. But like you said, this particular video is 2.5 minutes long, and let's go for it. Is there anything else that you wanted to set up for it, or we're just going for it?
Yeah, I just want to point. This was shot in London. This was shot in the Notting Hill area. My videographer, he's so talented. A very young man from Ghana as well, who lives in the UK. He's amazing. Yeah, his name is Shot Focus. You guys can look him up on Instagram. I kind of gave him an idea for what I was looking for, which the story is like boy meets girl kind of thing, and. I was so pleased, you know, with how it turned out. It's excellent. He shoots a lot of music videos for British musicians, like rappers and stuff like that. So he's excellent, and I love the video. I think you guys will too. A lot of our viewers have already seen it, but to those that you guys see it the first time, let us know in the comments what you think about it.
All right, let's go for it.
That's one of our backpacks.
Oh, right. So she's talking as a guy. And then he was on the phone. Now he put the phone down and she's checking him out. He got him that jacket, put it on. He unzipped it. He got a whole nother African shirt under it. Then they walking together. They smiling, hamming it up. He's moving her out of the way so you can see the logo on her back. Which was an exact Black Lover, stay single. Look at both of their arms, her African Superstar logo. And one of the quad masks here. And they just laughing like life is just so good. Oh, they had a vegan shop. And then Global Brain Book is like, yes. Now they're inside of the store. She's getting a drink, getting the goods from the dude. We watching the brother walk down. He got a star on his back. He's having a different jacket. You know, this must be a second date.
Yeah, we had 3 different scenes on this.
Right. So now, of course, we look at the relationship evolve. You know, they on a whole nother date. This is a third date. They both got on a different jacket. Hey, that's nice. We got a star on the back, mask down the front side. We looking down the street. There are row houses on each side. They're in front of a monochromatic brownstone, and they both got on their black lovers. They single jacket and shirt. So that's nice. Nice. So now she put her mask on. It's got the star on it, the logo. You have the Superstar logo. He's like, nice.
I always like seeing this video. I love it.
Right. He's like reminds me of the Bronx where I grew up. So he's standing in front of the door, you know, just flexing a little bit. Just talking about, must order me an outfit soon so I can be all African out, honey. Nice. You know, XDMC is saying, okay, now how do I get out of here? XDMC.
I know he loves that video.
Right. So XDMC is like the editing and shots on this video are on point. Love the color grading. And you know, I had to talk over it so Corey could know exactly what was happening.
Fine. I understand.
Yeah, but you know, for the audience, because when we go to these people, or they think I'm talking a lot, so I got to make sure.
You're painting the picture for Corey, so I understand.
That's it.
Every time you say bomber jacket, I'm just imagining Philip Waldo Jr. with that black and white checkerboard jacket with the fuzzy hood, a fuzzy Kangol, and a pair of gazelle glasses on.
It's really cool, Corey. I wish you could see it. It's black. You know, my favorite one is the one in the last shot. It's black and it has, you know, these big white African masks that go down one side of it, and on the other, you know, chest part, it says Black Lover Stay Single in big white letters. And I do just want to point out for those of you viewing, these are unisex products. That's why we had the same shirt and the same jacket on in the last shot, because they're unisex. So obviously I don't want to see any men, you know, wearing the pink or purple ones. But you know, a lot of our products are unisex. I do carry upwards of 2X, 3X in some styles. I have joggers and stuff. So yeah, and those are the same. Those masks are a signature of the AfricanSuperstar.com. So they're on many products, you know, such as the towel that the girls had. That style is called quad mask. So it's 4 masks. So yeah.
Well, folks love your products. They love you. Fan Britt was like, "Aye, nice. The soundtrack is too," and DMC was like, "The cuts to the music, professional." Evelyn Gauss says, "Wow, love the different outfits," and of course, Giselle is like, "Boy, I tell you, talent all around with the graphics and colors, etc. I just know how to do the basics at times." Well, she can. All of us can join this challenge. So. As your parting words,
except ex-DMC, unless he's working with us.
You know what? Right. So as your parting words, tell us, how we can join the challenge, how we can, and I'll drop your site into the shop. I'll drop your site into the chat again, so people can know exactly what to do, where to go, because they're putting this on your new channel, right?
Yes. This is
All right,
going to
so
go on the
tell us about it.
Black. So, like I said, whenever you send your submissions in, you can send them to me Instagram. My Instagram is the African Superstar Official. Note African is spelled with a K. Okay. Although if you Google African Superstar, sometimes it pulls me up as well. I have a page on Facebook, which is the African Superstar. You can send it to my messenger there. You can also send it to my email, africansuperstar@gmail.com. That's actually how I got one today from Portia Official. And if you're so choice, then you have my personal phone number, like LaQuita and Corey. You can send the video through WhatsApp to me there. So those are some of the submission options. Again, you have from now until June 26th is the completion date. But obviously, the sooner you send it in, the more chance you have to accumulate views. And once you send it to me, I will send the link back to you so you can share it on your social media. You can share it to your friends and family and say, "Hey, look, I'm in a contest. I need you guys to view. I need you guys to share this to try to get, more views on the channel, more views on your personal video."
Nice. So, okay. And so I just put that channel into the chat again, so that when people click there, they're like, "Oh, okay, this is the channel. This is what it looks like. This is awesome." You're traveling the world, you're making money, you're using social media to do it, as well as tangible businesses. So we'll have to have you back, because this is not all that you do. We're just talking about social media today.
Well, we got one.
It's very powerful. I just want to, before I close, I just want to advise you guys, it's very powerful to have multiple streams of income. Obviously, the way we're groomed in the West is to be someone's employee, and usually we strive to have, the full-time job. But the issue with that is when or if something happens to that full-time position, then everything goes in chaos. And certainly, my channel just went down, and thank God I did have multiple streams of income, because if YouTube was my only source, then I would be in dire straits. So this is why. Also, the lifestyle here on the continent, people do many different things. Very seldom do you find a person that has one, as they call it here, hustle. A lot of people do multiple different things to bring in income. So if you can set up something online before you head to the continent, or maybe you're even able to work remotely once you get here. My sister joined me in December. That's what she does. She works remotely from the US. So, there's lots of opportunity. Capitalize on the worldwide market, and, get yourself some currency that goes a long way here on the continent.
Nice.
Great
I love
advice.
it.
Great advice. Now, here's
Wait a minute, Corey, just so that you know, Cece has already subscribed to both channels, and Philip Waldo Jr. is just, accentuating tight video. Everybody loves it. Go ahead, Corey. I think you have one final question.
One final question for you today. Jeena, how many fruits and vegetables have you eaten today?
Now, the reason why we asked this is because we're about to go to our plant-based treats segment, and the goal is to get people eating more fruits and vegetables at every meal. So, drum roll.
Yeah, to be honest, I have not had any yet today. I normally would take an apple for lunch, but you guys know I went to get my hair done, so I didn't have my normal schedule today. But I'm gonna have an apple and some veg later on. Like, I'm gonna have an apple following this broadcast and veg for dinner. So I'll have 2 servings today.
Now, see, that is African. That's African women called the diaspora in the nutshell right there. They will starve to get their hair did.
You already know.
Well, we thank you for joining us today. We get you to hang out for a while we share everybody's plant-based treats.
Yes, this has been a pleasure. So we will see you soon, Jeena.
I'm totally honored. This is probably one of the most enjoyable shows I've ever had. You guys are so entertaining. Your children are so well mannered. You guys are so dynamic and funny, and you just bounce off of each other. And you are a great example of hashtag Black Lovers Stay Single. You guys have stayed together through challenging times. And I really, really admire you and love your content. Keep going and keep striving to touch more people.
Yes, will do. Fan Brit says this has been an absolutely wonderful time. And so with that, I guess we'll see Jeena soon and very soon. Giselle's like, yes, facts. I love their show. See you soon. So Corey, we got to get to the next part. What's happening?
It's time for today's plant-based treat by Chef LaQuita Marie.
All right.
Magical milkshakes.
This is the way to make a shake that you don't have to thicken with bananas or ice. Those things are optional. The main ingredients are plant-based milk, fonio, ground ginger, ground nutmeg, and the flexible ingredients are bananas, sugar, plant-based yogurt, nuts, ground cardamom, and ground cinnamon. The main thickener that we're using here is food. It's actually fonio. Fonio is an ancient grain, great source of protein and fiber, and often recommended for people with celiac disease, diabetes, and gluten sensitivities. All right, we'll get started with the fonio.
You can order fonio at keenpia.com.
Adding some of the spices. I've got some ground ginger.
Ginger is anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, and antiviral. It helps break up and expel gas. It's a popular home remedy for nausea and stomach pain.
Maybe like a half a teaspoon of nutmeg.
Nutmeg helps the quality of sleep and helps you stay asleep. It's a rich source of antioxidants which help protect against signs of aging, cancer, heart disease, and liver disease.
I'm going to put in a half teaspoon of the cardamom.
Cardamom is an antimicrobial that helps with metabolic syndrome and diabetes, heart and oral health, and liver health.
You can add cinnamon. I'll put a half teaspoon of cinnamon in.
Cinnamon!
I'm going to make 2 blends, one with bananas, one without.
Add 2 bananas. It's optional.
If you don't have allergies, definitely add the nuts.
Harvard recently did a study suggesting that eating too few nuts and seeds is associated with increased risk of dying from heart disease or diabetes.
I'm going to add some plant-based milk. I'm using almond milk.
Blend and serve. Add sugar to taste or not.
The green one was the banana one, so it was more sweet.
I like that.
But the blue one did not have the banana, and it tastes more like eggnog because you can taste the spices.
Eggnog is like super good, and the blue one tasted like a lot like eggnog because you could taste the spices.
I like bananas, and of course I like pecans and walnuts, so it really was really good.
All right, guys, we hope you got your fruits and nuts in. Fan Brit is like, cinnamon. That made her smile. Philip Waldo Jr. was like, this was a great show. Thanks, superstar. And purchase those Flashdance leggings, Corey. You already know David Hunt was in there, causing trouble, Corey. How you gonna cause trouble during the plant-based treat? He said, this is so awesome. Absolutely phenomenal. And I didn't even have to mention Ethiopian Airlines. I mean, not trying to stir up no strife. Corey, who's going to be on the show tomorrow? We got to say goodbye.
Tomorrow we have a fabulous guest. She's also a world traveler and a historian in her own right. She is none other than Miss Sharon Bryant. She's going to come talk about the cultural expression of Jonkanu in the Caribbean and America and through her travels that she saw as she went to Ghana. So we're going to be talking to her tomorrow. So definitely stay tuned tomorrow at 11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for another episode of A Blind Guy,
His Wife,
Their Life. And to say goodbye, we're going to say our famous deuces, but we're going to actually do it by saying, make sure you DDT, make sure that you suplex, make sure that you camel clutch, body slam, and Russian sickle everything when it comes to the like button.
Hit the like button, guys. Deuces.
Deuces.